Buckle up, Bachelor Nation. It's about to be a long ride. Colton Underwood's season of The Bachelor premiered Monday night, and in a history-making move, it debuted with a 3-hour live show. Naturally, viewers live tweeted the premiere extravaganza, sharing their feelings on everything from the length of the episode to the sweetest, craziest and most jaw-dropping moments from the show. And while some fans were less than enthused about the serious time commitment, people still tuned into the very end, whether their significant others approved or not. It's 3 hours? Braveheart wasn't 3 hours. The BF is super psyched that I've decided to tweet #The Bachelor again, wrote People's Style and Beauty director Andrea Lavinthal, who happily took over the television for the duration of the show. The live show kicked off by highlighting superfan viewing parties and showing the return of a few franchise favorites. When they rolled out Blake and Jason Genuine's #The Bachelorman Day, wrote one fan. But in between the live show fun, fans got what they were really looking for, meeting the 30 women vying for Underwood's heart. And boy, the premiere did not disappoint. Viewers were quickly taken with Underwood's gentle side as he met many of the women, especially when he saved one of the butterflies a contestant named Cassie brought him to illustrate her nerves going into the evening. "Cassie wins, that was adorable," wrote one viewer. And of course, there were a few entrances that had Bachelor Nation scratching their heads. But it was Sloth Girl who got the most attention on social media, both good and bad. Audiences watched as a woman wearing a head-to-toe sloth costume exited the limo and slowly walked to Underwood, speaking super slowly to the Bachelor for most of the night too. "I admire the sloth. She's still in full costume. #The Bachelor," wrote one user. "If Sloth Woman doesn't win #The Bachelor, we all know this show was rigged," said another. Whereas proposals kiss in 527,363 virginity jokes in, and we still don't know what the Sloth Girl looks like. #The Bachelor, tweeted a fan. "The most suspenseful part of the Bachelor is waiting to see the sloth's face," another user wrote. Added another, "Y'all know the girl in the sloth costume is sweaty AF right now. #The Bachelor." Once inside the cocktail party, a contestant named Catherine found herself in hot water when she interrupted other women to speak with Underwood, not 1, not 2, not 3, but a whopping 4 times. And while the other women are seriously bothered by her lack of Bachelor etiquette, Catherine couldn't care less, and Twitter was living for it. Catherine interrupting again after having a conversation about respecting everyone else in the house. "I'm dying," tweeted a fan. Bachelor alum Nick Vile even chimed in, warning Catherine against making such bold moves. "I can assure you Catherine, 4th time is not a charm," he joked. He's been on the franchise 4 times himself. As easily predicted, Underwood made a controversial decision to keep Catherine at the end of the night, presenting her with the final rose. "Of course Catherine will get a rose, because she's already drama, and that makes good TV," wrote one social media user. "That's definitely the face of a guy who is about to call the producer's pick," joked another. Prior to being named the leading man of The Bachelor, Underwood famously vied for love on Becca Kufrin's season of The Bachelorette. Following their breakup, he headed to Bachelor in Paradise, where he reconciled, then split up from, his on and off again girlfriend Tia Booth. Though he didn't find lasting romance on Paradise, Underwood told People he did learn a valuable lesson. Colton Underwood channeled Steve Carell's 40-year-old virgin in new Bachelor promo. "Throughout my football career, I've always been somebody who's been very aware, and I know when the camera is on me, and I know how to be polished," Underwood admitted to People ahead of his premiere. "I can see how that might come off as disingenuous. So for the first time, it was like, this is really me." Now, Underwood hopes viewers will see this no-holds-barred Colton on the show. "I'm undeniably myself, and I think realizing that is the way to live life," he said. "I may be goofy, I may be corny, and I may be cheesy, but I'm me." The Bachelor airs Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, on ABC.